trigeminal has 4 branches, facial has 3. Yep, good, nice and clean. In 2 cases, their branches run together, so we'll start with them. This, for example, is the superficial ophthalmic nerve on your shark, and here it is on your shark, here and there. That superficial ophthalmic nerve is composed of the superficial ophthalmic branch of 5 and the superficial ophthalmic branch of 7. All right? So if I was to pin this, I could say, name the nerve. You say superficial ophthalmic. I'd say, what branches, name the branches of the nerve that contribute to this. Name the branches of the cranial nerves that contribute to this nerve. Be specific and complete. And you would say the superficial ophthalmic branch of 5, the trigeminal nerve, and the superficial ophthalmic branch of 7, the facial nerve, both contribute to this superficial ophthalmic nerve. Okay, got that? Now, there's another compound nerve here. Notice I have to flip the eye out of the way. See how often you need to flip the eye out of the way? And it's called the infraorbital. And that infraorbital consists of a maxillary branch of 5 and a buccal branch of 7. And don't try to figure out which is which, just know they're together. Okay? So, you're looking there again at the infraorbital nerve, which is the maxillary branch of 5 and the buccal branch of 7. That leaves only one. Oh, there's still 2 more branches of 5. There's a deep ophthalmic branch which moves along the medial side of the eyeball. There it is right there. Now, it looks like that's going to, it's going to this muscle here, but you know that's the dorsal oblique, which is actually innervated by the trochlear. And in fact, the deep ophthalmic nerve continues along. Here it is. So here's the deep ophthalmic here, and there it is continuing into the nose. Okay? Now, I'm going to pin it there. So if you just remember that the deep ophthalmic branch of 5 is on the medial surface of the eyeball, whereas the ocular motor over here is way down on the ventral surface, you'll keep them separate. Okay? If I flip the eyeball over, it's the ocular motor. If I haven't flipped it over, it's the deep ophthalmic branch of 5. Finally, at the back of the orbit, remember that chondrocranium and you had to learn the opening for the eye was the orbit? Well, at the back of the orbit is, right there, the mandibular branch of 5. There it is there. There it is there. And those 2 will do. So there it is, mandibular branch of 5. Now, one remaining branch of 7, because we've already done the superficial ophthalmic branch of 7, and we already did the buccal branch of 7. There's a remaining branch that goes back behind this half gill called the spiracle. That opening is called the spiracle. There it is on yours. There. Must be on yours somewhere around here. There it is on yours. Now, running behind it, therefore, somewhere is the hyomandibular branch of 7. And here it is, beautifully dissected on this guy here. There's the spiracle, and there is the hyomandibular branch of 7. Now, to get to that, we had to remove the inner ear, which is up here. So this guy, which still has an inner ear, you don't see the hyomandibular branch. So again, running behind this half gill called the spiracle is the hyomandibular branch of 7. Now, 8 is just a little short stubby branches that go into the inner ear here. So this is there's 8. Going into the inner ear, that's called the statoacoustic. In mammals, we call it the vestibulocochlear.
Is it this guy right there?
Yeah, I'd go for that. So that's 8. And then to get at the hyomandibular branch of 7, I had to cut all that away. So it's gone here. We're almost done. If 7 runs behind the spiracle, the first half gill, 9 runs to the first full gill. There's the first full gill, and there is 9. A glossopharyngeal. Now, in humans, it's called the glossopharyngeal because glosso means tongue. Now, this nerve is running to a gill. In what sense is it running to the tongue and the pharynx? It ain't. It is in us, but its homologue in the shark is going to the first gill. That's the glossopharyngeal nerve, nerve 9. That swelling is the petrosal ganglion. And if you get your face in there, you'll see a little pre-traumatic branch and a bigger post-traumatic branch. And they're called pre and coast because they're going on either side of the gill opening. Okay, Jim, one last thing?
Yeah. Is that what's written up there?
Oh, yes. Correct, petrosal ganglion. The reason that's up there is if you downloaded from the required terms from Canvas more than 24 hours ago, it's out of date. What's on Canvas now is accurate, and I deleted things and added things.
Okay.
So that's the glossopharyngeal, and that's the vagus, number 10, going to more gills. Now in us, it goes to the heart. Well, it probably goes to the heart in this too, but it doesn't go, and that's it.